Okay. It's Monday and the market is going crazy again. It's not crazy for the good right now, but things are happening, and we got this one stock went up like 2,000%, and now it's going to down stroke, but that's okay. They did a couple of offerings, and that's what they were supposed to do at this point in time. And they dropped like that. But I see I got it when it was low. I thought it was low, but I'm gonna leave it there. And then when it get low, I'm gonna buy more. And this is gonna be my 23 stock because it's gonna go back up because the offering is at least $11. So they down to like $8. So I bought at 9 something. So I think it's gonna get back up to 11 or more. It was 23 on Friday. That's how fast we went from like $1 to $23. That's why they did a reverse split though, so it wasn't no biggie. But it was it's volatile. This one is volatile. They got, and I want to show you this one real quick. I'm gonna look at my, let me share our screen. Let me go into my tool real quick because I only got about 7 minutes. So I want to show you about 10 minutes. So I want to show you this one. Let me get this one up. And it's called, let's see. It's called COSM, it's Cosmos Health. And this is one of those volatile stock. It's declined about 38% per year over the past 5 years. So it's really small. It went down like yesterday, Friday, went up like 2,000%. And they didn't really have that much. It's got a low float, but that's okay. It was about $103 at one time, about in 22. Now it's down, and it went up to 20 something because it dropped down ridiculous. But this is one of these volatile stocks. But look what's happened. Last day it went up like 177%. But Friday went up like 2,000%, And this is where they at right here, price ratio to peers, they right there on the top. So I want y'all to really look at this one. Let it drop. Let it keep dropping until you get the bottom. I thought the bottom was about, 10, $10. So I got in. But I want you to really look at this one right here. I must tell you what the insiders are doing right now. See, it's got, debt equity is kind of high, but, it got a negative shareholder 5 years, had negative shareholder, but now it's positive. Okay. So they trying to clean up the act, but, I just, this is the one Tim, was talking about too. And I want you to just look at this one. Everybody's pretty good, But look, the last 3 months, you got almost 532,000 shares were bought from insiders, and insiders own about 33% of these shares right now. And this is the guy who top shareholder is this guy right here. You got some more folk in it. You got Vanguard, I think, is in this one. Or if not, I just want you to look at, BlackRock and share. They're not in this one yet, but this one is trying to do something. And when I saw those folks coming in, because folks don't like to lose money. This guy, took some out, about a couple of 100,000. But this guy right here, got in. This same guy bought about 1,500,000 shares. Okay. Over 500,000 shares at $1 million. This is how much it costs these guys. Okay. So I just want to show you that one. Let me get back on our screen and show you let me reshare, do a new share. Because the market, like I said, I'm gonna show you the good, bad, and ugly. It was around Christmas time. People start taking money out so they buy these Christmas gifts, and they get back in about January. So right now I start taking a little bit out. I'm taking some shares out. But one interesting one right now, I'm gonna buy more. Is this one right here? It's called Tesla. Tesla is down about 149. See, he knows that he lost billions of dollars in the last few days because of that Twitter. He put a tweak out there saying, survey saying, do you want me to step down as CEO of Twitter? Because Twitter is now hurting his Tesla side. Tesla was always the best side. See, he got in over his head now after he took out and he lost billions of dollars. This guy now is saying, okay, I better start doing something. So it dropped down to 149. So I'm gonna buy about right now. I'm going in right now, and I'm gonna buy about 100 of these. I'm gonna get to up to 100. So you can see the market is really down in all ends, but you don't. This is my business side. I done lost a lot of money this year. But now you got to start planning for 2023. I'm not a financial advisor, but these are some of the ones. This is one I picked up. Remember, it's down like $7. So I'm losing a little money right here, but that's all right. But this one's gonna go up. You wait till about Friday. This one's gonna have another surge. If it don't, I learned my lesson. But right now, I picked up about 100 of these things, and I said I'll put it on the cash side. All these things right here, this is my losing side right here, right now. But this is also a winner for 2023. I got Tesla. Tesla is up to about 150. I mean, $150 a share. This was what 7, 8, 9, almost $1,000 a share earlier this year. So everybody know about Tesla. Tesla is still Tesla, but now, I think he's trying to learn his lesson. So I want to be the forefront in buying some of these, because this is going to be the one who balance all the rest of these out. So I'm taking a chance. I'm putting some money where my mouth is. This is my other shot. See, over here, I bought it at 149, 40 of them. So I got 50, 60. I'm about 40 more. I buy them at one right now, still at 149. I'm gonna buy 40 more, and I'm gonna let this one catch up to the rest of them. The rest of them I just took down, but Tesla, even though I may not like the guy, but he does know how to. And then I'm gonna take it out, because this morning, when it went up to 155, I took it out, and then I waited to. Now it's down to 149. I'm now 150. I'm buying 40 more. Okay, I'm buying it right now because it's low. It's lower. It's almost as low as Apple. Tesla's still gonna be Tesla. So I got it at 49, 149, and let's see what happens. So if it goes up, if he gets out of the CEO, this thing might jump up by 180, 190, and then I like the rest of these guys. This one I told you, this is my AI one. We're gonna do a word on this one about Friday. I got about 4 minutes, and I just want you to take a look at this one, because this one is the AI one too. This one is coming for those microchips, and that's why I even got back in there. I'm gonna let Intel cool off. Intel is still dropping, but the rest of these guys are trying to do something. This one I picked up too. This one is interesting. This one right here. This is it's been going up lately, so I picked him up because I read about him, and that's one of Tim Bowens. He and I did some work. They buying a lot of stock in this one too. So these ones got the razors thin float, and these things are, they can go fast. Like this one, like I said, I bought it at 386 this morning. Now it's 450 something. So I can easily take this one out. AT&T and AT&T with that. So you see, I took my money out. I took out if this one, I took my money out, then I came back in and they used that higher. Not only that, when I took my money out of Mullins, and you can see Mullins gone because I had about $2,900. I said Mullins dropped down 28, so I took it out. So 29, I took it out at 29, and we'll see what happens. I still got 3,000 of them in my cash account. But Mullen, right now I'm watching that one. That's on my put it back on my watch list, because they had some trucks, and so I said I gotta stop. You got to play this thing right, and now I'm getting my money right back again. Right now I'm losing, like I'm losing, because Mullen, was going to drop. It's dropping about $500 this morning. It was marked about to 28, 29. It was over 3. So I said, okay, now it's down to like 27. Let me show all of them, because I got about 2 minutes, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, see Mullen right here? See, it dropped down 27. So, you don't want to have that money. I got 3,000 of them, so I'm losing a little bit of money, but I'm not losing a lot. Mullen made me a couple of $1,000. So I took my money. I should have took it when it was about 34, 35 cents. And that made me almost $4,000. So I took it when I say I always have something in my head, but I'm going back in because I want to, when it really start, maybe I got to wait till after the reverse split. And maybe it'd be too late then, but I want to get in when it reverse split, and then because it's going to fly up like this. I still think this one, I'm not giving up on this one right here. I might add some more money to it, but right now I'm going to let it get down to where it's supposed to be. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to go back in. And then, because this one, if it goes up to 23 again, I'd have made my money back. So I'm not worried about that one. So this one, I say, keep your eye on this one right here, COSM. This one went up like 2,000% on Friday. It went from $7 to $23. And then they took an offering and then dropped. And I thought they would finish dropping around $9 or $10, but it didn't. So I got it at 9 something, 9.48. Right now it's at 7 something. It's going to continue to drop for a while. So if we go down to 6, I'm still gonna hold on because the offering, they people bought it millions of dollars for the share at 23. Excuse me, $11 a share. So those, I know from my experience that when you have that range, they're gonna make their money. If they pay $11 for a share, they're gonna get their money. Okay, so let's see what it does after hours and see if it's gonna keep going down or going up. We'll see. I got 100. I don't want to put too much on it. But you can see I lost a little bit of money. I'm down below 52,000. And right now I'm almost at a end of the year. It's gonna look like I'm not gonna speak it, but I want this thing to go back up to about 55,000. Yeah, it's looking really dim that I'm gonna make my million this year, but these guys had to do something and they didn't do it because of all these folk talking and running their mouth. Okay, so now you got Tesla. Let's see what Tesla gonna do after hours. And now we after hours. Let's see what these guys gonna do. And let's see, tomorrow's a new day. And let's see if these guys gonna perk up and do what they supposed to do. Now this one is 772.7, so it's up from. So let's see if it's got a razor thin float, and that's what I like. It razor thin so they can go up fast. And I'm gonna watch. I'll be watching these things. Look at the volume on this thing. These things. This one right here got a volume of 269 million people. Something's gonna happen. Some got a break on this particular one. I got 1 million shares. This one right here got 11 million. Look at these guys, 157 million. This one right here, Mullen got the volume, but a lot of folk can come in. They had about 600,000 on them at one. Now people say, no, I got enough. I'm gonna see what these guys gonna do. I'm gonna see, right now they look like they're trying to do something. The SAV, I can't, that's going to 38, 30. You got to keep your seed in the ground on these. Okay. AT&T doing what AT&T do. It's supposed to be about 24. And this one right here, it's starting to go back up. But if it don't, I can always play with it. I'm playing with it. Okay. Apple is trying to go up, trying to do something because it was too low. It's 131. It was too low. This one is doing well. And these are my new ones, the new ones for the new year, especially this one right here. RMA, I'm looking at that. That one is really trying to show some promise here. That's a good one. And this SMMT, that's a good one too. But right now, it looks like it's taking going back down a little bit. But, this one did well today. But we'll see. I got it at 3 something. Okay. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Tesla is going to be Tesla. Okay. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see if he don't change his mind. Let him. Well, once he step down from and concentrate on Tesla instead of concentrating on Twitter, I guarantee you this one going and next year it'll be better for him. He needs to let somebody else take over Twitter. And then I might get into Twitter. If the CEO go on Twitter, I might go ahead and really revisit Twitter, because Twitter can because right now it's sinking too. So all these, and we'll look at this on Friday, and then if you have any questions, you can always write them in. You can send me an email, or you can, I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, so we're at 4 o'clock. I lost a little bit today, but I really won. I want this one. I'm almost at a threshold. Let's see what happened tomorrow. Let's push this number back down. Try to get it down to a reasonable number, at least under $30,000. That's tax write-off for years on that until these things start perking back up. These are good ones. Okay, so let me stop sharing. Okay, she's looking like, oh my God, what are you doing, Granddad? Oh my God, what are you doing? I said, just like keep God out of it, because God is good. So God bless you, God keep you, God cause his face to shine on you. And then let's do this again Friday and see how we fare for the week. It's going into Christmas week. Let's see what happens. I got some good players. I strength some of them because I know, December is the time of year that, especially around this time, that people start taking their money out so they can pay Christmas gifts. But then January, they come back, they throw that money on these things, boom, fly back up. Well, by the end of the year, I'm going to go ahead and, around the end of the year, I'm definitely going to put some money on these. I got some money in my savings. I'm going to throw my money back in so these things, and then I take it back out and put it back in the money markets that I got. Okay. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause his face to shine on you. We still at that good point. Good point. God bless you.